Alright, yo, what's up guys? I know we've been streaming a lot more frequently, oh my god, but you can't blame me, okay? 2-minute changes, we play Battle Mage, more burst is up equals more damage. And so, today, we are going to experiment our damage check ourselves in X-Lot. Because before the update, before the 2-minute changes, we got to like P2 around 10%-ish before we ran out of time. The 30-minute timer ran out. But that was with the nitro buffs, right? So if we can get there, or possibly even enter P3 with the current changes that we have now, the 2-minute changes, that just goes to show how much FD we gain. And I'll be more of a believer of the hypothetical damage chart, where like compared to all the changes to other classes, Battle Mage got like a 40% FD increase. So if we can get to at least 10% in P2 or enter P3 by 30 minutes, I'll be more believer of that change, or that claim that Battle Mages got 40% FD or something. Theoretical FD, right? And the reason why I'll be more believer is because right now we don't really have that many event buffs, right? Let's go over event buffs. Because Night Troop gave us like so much crit damage, IAD, magic. I think for the event we had like 60-70 boss. Because we're definitely a lot weaker here, because this event does not give crit damage. And so we have 10% boss, 10% IAD, 20 all staff, 5 magic. So yeah, if we can get or at least match our previous record for X-Lot, we'll be in good shape, because we have yet to get more event buffs, right? So it's very exciting. But the problem is, if we test, do we use MVP? I think I already used. If you guys don't know already, you can claim daily 2 VIP every day until the end of this, which is the 16th. I already claimed mine for today, so if you don't want to spend 5 coins per coupon in the champion challenge shop, then you can get your free 2 per day there. Alright, but okay, I guess we'll slam the VIP buff, because we'll have it during this event. But important to note that since we're doing a damage check, we have to disable the practice mode Sayrams and use this one. Because in practice, right? Well, outside of practice mode, you don't have a 30-minute Wild Hunter pod, as we call it, Red 40. So let's put on Fatal. Do we need a warm up? Let me do some deals real quick, and then we'll hop into X-Lot. I've also been trying Kaling. So far, I think we're okay with the perils in P1. I just don't know. I don't know how to maneuver around the dog in P1. The tiger and bird is pretty easy. I think out of all the 3 perils, I believe, at least in our experience, bird is the easiest to learn. Like, you should not be getting hit unless you need to adjust your gauge or something. It was good, Fanta. But yeah, I think we're getting pretty close for Kaling, to be honest, because it's just P2. Like, there's a lot that goes on in P2. So I never even got to P3, and that's because like I'm trying to somewhat struggle in P2, because I know our burst isn't enough. Based on the guys that I've seen, a lot of players tend to just burst through P2, and I can see why, because there's just so much going on. It's basically all the perils into one phase, right? So it's very annoying to micromanage the gauge. I still need to like work on which strings reduce which color and whatnot. Yeah, I gotta pull up like a guide. Surprisingly, it was someone from my guild in Scania, in Potato, that actually made that Kaling string guide. So hell yeah. But if we can learn Kaling eventually, Pretty much the only boss we have to learn is Baldrix. We know how to do every other boss. And in terms of complexity, like, Limbo is not that hard. But, like, there's no, like, certain strings. Like, there's only one gauge. When you start adding more gauges, like, for example, Baldrix, like, I've been watching gameplay since a lot of, like, endgame players and reboots been, like, trying to see if they can clear hard mode. I think only one party so far cleared. These are, like, super min-max players, so... But the way I see it, even though hard Baldrix feels impossible right now, you know, just give it time. Remember when, like, hard Limbo was introduced? It was so, like, min-cleary towards the first month or two. Eventually, we'll get the power creep. Like, unlike KMS, where, like, they just preemptively gutted the entire server. Like, there's still more updates to come for us. Like, we're not gonna get the axe, you know what I mean? They're just gonna give up, saying, oh yeah, this server doesn't have enough damage. Cause like, we're getting more Legion Champ. I believe the next update, was it the next update? Or the next update after Winter, we'll get another Legion Champ slot. So we'll have 4 characters. I don't even have my second. So, we're not gonna get those buffs anytime soon. But let's see how far we can go. I'm pretty sure if we find a duo with someone with around our like CP / Hexa, we can definitely clear. The problem is people don't really fancy min clears. Cause like if you fail out or die out like 20 minutes into a run, it feels like you wasted 20 minutes. So I can see why like people are they'd rather be over geared. I don't know, I don't feel like there's any fun in that. Gotta struggle sometimes. Maybe we get a TC first clear. Alright, I already did Carcion. Cause, I did Carcion because I did a small grind earlier. It's so crazy because like, as we grind, like let's say I can't really like 100% pay attention. This is what I can do since we're a battle mage. Just for example, I'll go to Beach 3. So if I can't really like micromanage my Janus, I literally just stand here, I press Alter, and just let it hit. Because I don't need to hit like, I don't need to be in combat state or input attack action every 15-12 seconds. I can just stand here indefinitely and it'll always clear something. So we don't clear the whole map, but like if I really can't like resummon Janus every 2 minutes or like attack every 12 seconds or so, I just do this. I just like remember to loot like after every 3rd altar tap or something. It's not too strict, but yup. Legal botting, by the way. So it's very free. Oh my god. Battle Mage best class. Battle Mage best class. Alright. He's out of the way. Let's do let's enter X-Lot. Remember, we gotta beat P2 10% within 30 minutes. That was before the 2-minute changes. Hopefully we can do it. Alright, so let me just prep here. Practice mode, so we're gonna use our own mod fort, red 40. And I don't have these pots, so I'm gonna disable them. Pretty much the same thing I did last run. No, I can't clear because I'm missing the Hexa. I think the CP is there, but it's just the Hexa. If we had max Hexa, I'm pretty sure we can clear. It'll be really like tight though. The definition of min clear. But I'm just doing this to see where we stand. Like I know for sure if we duo, we can clear. But this gives me like an accurate estimate of how much damage we need to really do our own solo min clear. I know like we need to get our arcades at 22. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's only pot had to pop is the red VIP buff, right? Everything else is given. All of our buffs up. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I know BMs for sure, like, if you really wanted to struggle, 100 mil is all you need. Or like 90, 80 mil depending on Hexa too. But yep. Okay, so this and this. Alright, let's go in. Practice mode. Extreme. Let's do it. See how far we can go in P2. Chunky. Fatal Extendo. Laggy, of course. Battle Mage insane uptime, by the way. Let's do it. Jenny here. And finally managed our favorite buffs, so we don't need to be looking at the top right so much. I think it's left meteor got procced. Alter. As I was on my ice lining yesterday to help an old friend of mine get carried through BM because he's trying to live his Mercedes, and like I just really hate teleporting up in the air and I can't attack. Like it's like whenever I use a non-battle mage TP, it's just so ass. I hate it. It's not the same, man. Ability is definitely smoothing though. I'm just so glad we cleared Encalus. Oh my god, left meteor first. Or maybe we'll get Grindstone soon. We'll see. Yup, still have door up. They still get pretty far in daily stores, so I'm gonna get used to that laser timer too, because technically all we have to do is just TP up. Yeah, burst up. Fine. Oop. Right into that. Oop, altar expired. Jenny. Yeah, P2 10%, that's what we need to be. If we somehow enter P3, we do like what, 5%? Yup, that's like, I'll believe the 40 FD claim that we got from this update. Yeah, frags and EXP is a huge like wall in reboot. But for your time, I mean, 12 frags a day, maybe we'll get a random Inkwell note or like a bonus from events. Get a fat 200. No, you should not be proccing Annihilation mode in P1. If you're doing so, then you're just really not moving. Like it's important to at least get the lasers above, like this one. Crosshairs on the body. That reduces the gauge by a lot. That's pretty much all you need. Oh yeah, the freaking legs. You can cheese it by like just teleporting up and down. I think it's left meteor first. Can't even tell weakening aura. Yeah, weakening aura is applied. Oh my god, we almost died. The thing about reboot 2 is like, since you don't need to, like, there's not much emphasis in one-hitting mobs. Obviously, if you one-hit, you'll bind here. It makes your life easier. But you don't really need to one-hit, like 2-hit at most. Pretty much all I need. Jenny here. I would say symbols, that's pretty much arcane symbols back in the day. Arcane symbols were so much harder to level up. Oh, this is a strat I was talking about. See those legs? Like, this is all we need to do. We never get hit by the legs. Battle Mage best mobility, by the way. Reach moving. Consistent DPM. Always. Looks like I hit there. That one first. Okay. Alter. Yeah, I'm at 520. So once we get 550 sack, we have full bonus damage against End Limbo. Or maybe it's also hard. I forget, but I know 550 is the oh shit, which one was it? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. 550 is definitely the max for optimal damage. Oh. The legs, look at this. We schmoovin', we dancing. We dancing. That's why like every event buff, like I like to get the bonus granite symbols because it also applies to EXP. Okay, we have burst up in 5. Okay. I got a time con ring, which is now. Can go. Big chunks. I feel like our pacing's a lot faster, I think. Hopefully. Find here. Danny here. And this is a cakewalk. Alter. I can even enter. Technically, we can just mess around P1 Limbo. Like, we don't really chunk his damage. But the mechanics are just so much easier. Like, again, we gonna be dancing. Actually, we can probably just mess around, enter Limbo too. But I want to see, like, what we can do with our current stats. Just a limit test, you know. Almost died there. Still have door? Yep, still have door. Alter respawn. Yeah, for us the gauge is basically non-existent. It would be so much higher on my ice lining. It's because we can't dance like this, you know what I mean? Can't be dancing. Legs, same thing. Up and down, up and down. Oh shit. We got about 50% in 8 minutes. And I think we can actually enter P3, to be honest. Legs, we can do the same pattern. Because the hitbox is where the markers are. Let's do our burst here. Jenny. Yeah, I gotta compare, contrast. Good thing we have YouTube odds. See when we phase down P1 pre-update. Legs. Oh yeah, also that big leg attack. That definitely eats a lot of gauge or decreases your gauge, especially in P3. Because on my ice lining, I was wondering why the gauge was never going down during annihilation mode. And it was because I was never hovering over Lotus with a huge arm or leg strike. That huge indicator on the screen. Okay, alter respawn. Coming prim. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to not trigger Annihilation Mode in P3. I don't think it's possible. P1 though, it's possible to not trigger it. Mostly because Lotus is stationary, so all the lasers, the leg strikes, just decreases the gauge that much. Like that leg strike. That's why I'm so happy we got Cont 4. So good for us. So yeah, update 2, it's like for Hexastat, we did manage to get level 5 on our main stat. And so I've been saving up frags until this reset. Because on reset, today's Sunny Sunday, is that we get increased main stat chance to level up, so that's why I've been saving frags. And so maybe we'll get, you know, level 10. I think we have 6 more level ups left, so it's possible. But at this point, I'm not really too concerned because I just want to get whatever stat I can get. And then once we get that Hexastat 3 filled up, then we'll go back to maxing M2. And then I don't know what we're going to do after M2. Because I was thinking about doing Aura Scythe, but Aura Scythe only lasts 20 seconds now after the 2-minute update, so I'm not really too sure what we should try to go for. So I'm trying to go DPM, so maybe we do Alter next, because Alter is always up. Unless I read the tooltip wrong, it hits 18 lines on bosses. So I feel like that's the play. I'm going more of a DPM route. The sub door, which is nice. 20%, okay. We shade off like 20% in like 3-4 minutes-ish. Okay. We can probably enter P3. Legs, dance, TP up and down. I think it's left one. Yep. Alter. They only have 2 minutes on Mod Hunter. But that's why I use our own, because real run you don't get an actual full 30-minute Wild Hunter pod. Only 15 minutes worth. We have burst. We're going to go here after Cont ring refreshes. Right about now. Will this take us out? No, just barely. The bind here. Yeah, Abyssal Lightning never changed. It's still 30 seconds. Yeah, if I want to go the burst route, then we probably do Abyssal Lightning next. But again, I'm focused on DPM, so I probably will most likely do Alter next. Let's see though. I was thinking about like M3/M4 because it raises the damage of Dark Brand. But it's only like 1%. So I'm not really too sure if I want to go that route. Oh, he died. My fault. Oh, strange, I couldn't up TP. Takes us about like 15 minutes to clear P1. Yes, I have a feeling we can definitely enter P3 or go past 10% P2. Okay, hold my 2-minute. Okay, we have Abyssal Lightning. Our burst will be somewhat off, but that's okay. Then we're gonna bind on entry. Jenny here. Oh, no more Wild Hunter, so it's a good thing we got our last burst off. Same thing here, it's like you can just go for up and down. Oops, we got knocked back. I'm trying to like dodge the arm strike. Coming Grim. There's Annihilation mode. To the bottom right. There is left, right. Got yeeted. I was about to teleport up to dodge the falling stuff, but oop, we would have died to the laser. Okay, got burst up again. Bind here. Go. Pop Jenny after. Yeah, Jenny is also a good way to like reduce gauge too. The leg strikes reduce gauge. Well, if you get hit by the leg strikes too, and they're also on Lotus, then kind of negates the gauge, but Doc, too close to TP away. Minutes left, 80%. Not bad, we have Ori next burst. Ah, we moving. We have less event buffs too this time around. That just goes to show like having an extra minute. Well, basically having an extra burst every 6 minutes is huge. Oh my god. Entering OP. Maybe we should like try to prio being on top, because like when it comes to leg strikes, I can't cheese doing up and down. But we're gonna die. It was good, Erect. I just been in the bossing mood with these changes. Okay, we have burst, we go. Big damage. Good. Bind here. Okay, we Jenny. I would say after this update, I just press Jenny once, it activates. Before the update, like, I had to spam it so many times. Speaking of hike, I might go 1-1 next Sunday probably. We'll see. We'll see if it goes through. And also Alter just does a crap ton of damage. Yeah, most likely. It's my friend that knows where it is. Like apparently she already she hiked that area already, so this has been a while for them. So I'll see them on Tuesday, so probably plan more. Let me try to go to the top. Go to Lotus to the top. There we go. Now we can do the PP cheese. A burst up. Probably wait till after. No, we can just use it. What's up? It's up. Let's go. Oh, almost got cheese there. Okay. Freaking Jenny, so increase the gauge even more. Oh my god, I think we'll actually enter P3. That's crazy. So far so good though. Oops, wrong side. Yeah, we procced Annihilation, that's all good. Go to this side. And also another huge update is that E-Form is actually a true iframe now. But we need to micromanage our MP. Because pre-patch, if you were to get hit by anything during E-Form, you lose MP. And then once you lost your whole MP bar, you get hit by the full value. Oh, I already used this on cooldown. Next burst. Let me go here. I don't think so. I found a new filter so it stabilizes how loud the sounds are. That's why, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like every time we would use Origin or like hit multiple mobs at once, it will get louder, right? It should be pretty stable in terms of loudness now. Oh my god, I believe we can enter P3. If we do at least 1% in P3, that's a victory for us. I'm a believer of these changes. And we still have more event stats to get too, so this is only the beginning. Although I'm pretty sure regardless, we can clear solo at least. But we're getting there. Maybe we get our arcanes to 22, and after cube sale, we hit our double primes hopefully, or at least convert our gen weapon and shield to 3-line magic. So it will be 900. That will be huge. Now we're good. There's that drone that follows you, that does electric field, it knocks you up, so if you get that during that laser part, you can easily die. Alright, I'll pop Ori here in 6 seconds. This is not a good spot to be in. Hopefully we don't get cheese. Okay, we're good. Oops, I bound first. All good. Wait for next hunt ring refresh. There we go. Probably the sound that makes us lag. I didn't feel any lag there, except towards the end. Am I gonna Jenny here? Oh my god, we have 5 minutes left? This is where we would, like, our run would be over pre-patch. Damn. Alright, I'm a believer of the FD claim. Dami just got 40% FD, I'm a believer. This one confirmed it. Holy crap. Oh, we almost died. I'm a believer. That little drone. Get lost. An E-form here. Could probably do like 5% P4, but not bad, not bad. Huge gains. Okay. Stay here. Oh, probably die. Oh, no. We're battle mage. Of course we live that. In other class, you're toast. Oh, we got the yeet. Got burst up. Bind here. Go. In classic, I thought you weren't gonna play classic. Wait, hold up. Accountability. Oh, hell no. Very interesting. Now you're considering. I mean, that's good. Just try it out and see where you go. I mean, Phantom was in the same boat. His ass said, "Oh, I'm not gonna play GMS," and here he is doing daily story. Alright, let's go back to the top so I can do the dance technique. Okay, never mind, maybe we'll barely phase into Heat 3. We can definitely increase. I'll save my Jenny, there's no reason to use it. I'm telling you, daily story is all you need to do at the minimum to progress. There's a lot of things you gotta work on and learn, but 9%? 2 minutes left, yeah, one more burst. Yeah, we can definitely enter P4. So if we find a duo that's around like the similar like skill level as us, TP, Hexa, most importantly hands, I think we're okay, to be honest. Okay, Benny here. But yeah, how long was your hike? I remember last time, I think I told you this before, but like the last time we went to the hike, there was like these group of moms that were walking super fast, and you can tell like if you did not get out of the way, they're gonna run your ass over. Oh, we're dead? Wait, E-form? Oh, having a true iframe. Maybe we can't use. Yeah, we can't use Ori. But this is a huge upgrade too. We can phase now, even though like we have barely any time left. Damn. Maybe we can do 2%. 1% maybe? I was close. 0.5%. Almost 1%. Not bad. So, pre-patch, we got to phase 2 with 10% left. Update with like less event stats. Technically we have Hexastat. That's also FD gain. But we got to P3 with like, we'll just say we did 1%. So that's basically an extra like 11-12% of damage dealt. Not too bad, to be honest. Pretty good. Boss battle? Oh yeah. Nah, I have a feeling they're gonna revamp it. No way they don't. Only time will tell. Gotta be on the lookout for the Twitch stream. Or the live stream of the event. I'm just wondering how many computers they're gonna have. But I remember the last Maple Fest I went to. Let's see. They had like these little tablets or whatever where you can play Maple M. You're fighting against Hilla or something. And there was like only 3. Like 3 or 4 of them. So we're expecting like a computer lab or something. Alright, so next thing I want to practice is Kaling. The thing about Kaling is that we can burst one boss. Which we're probably going to do the wolf or the dog, because I'm not really comfortable with dodging all the stuff. So similar, when to not to use. Actually, yeah, let's not use save ramp. Yeah, let's not use it. I'll use my own. Got 1 VIP buff, so we can go ahead and use the rest of the 27 minutes. See? Boom. No like re-entering. Loading back in. Just a black screen. Boom. Yeah, I'm assuming RTL still has like, oh, you disconnect, you have to reconnect, all that stuff. Alright, so let's practice Kaling. The dog first, because we can just blow it up. Yeah, this is easy mode. We also learned like the cheese strat. Okay, there's some huge lag there for Jenny here. But yeah, I am familiar with the cheese strat. For P3, but I never entered P3. Like, this boss attacks so fast. Like when he turns around to claw you, it just gets really hard to react. And the pillars on the ground too is like they just explode immediately. Oh wait, I'm supposed to attack them. Oops. Okay. So, oh, I need to pull up the string guide. Oh my god, because I haven't memorized which one's lower gauge, raise gauge. Hold up, where was it? Kaling. Strings. There's like an infographic. Oh shit, it just takes you out. Oh. God damn. So red strings increase yellow. Okay. We need this guy to like attack this so it turns on. There we go. Lure him over here. And on the bottom. Go, more FD. So we do want to increase yellow. Because we get hit by the boss, it decreases yellow. It works in our favor. Let's try to turn on these things again. And normally we'd be going bird, but I forgot to pull up the string guide, so... Come up here. One more. Surprisingly, we haven't been getting hit by this guy. Yellow's getting too high. Maybe we should get hit a few times. Okay, it's getting too high. Uh-oh. Did I not cleanse? Oops. We need to erase purple. But we need to get hit by the yellow strings, which is on the other side. I'm in Jenny iframe, so... we need to get hit by yellow. How close does this guy have to be for him to like proc... Oop. Proc this stupid thing. Oh, there it is. We'll need more strings. I think we stay in the middle for the crosshair ones. I don't think we got it. Hope we got hit. Uh-oh, we need more yellow. Where are the yellow strings at? Oh my god. Didn't even do anything to the gauge, to be honest. Okay, we're somewhat hanging in there. Lure him back down here. That string. Alright. Then we're gonna get smacked by the bird, so it's all good here. This bird is the easiest. Get smacked a little bit more times. No, we have Ori. Pop it. Oh wait, no, I don't have Missile Lightning. Oh no. Technically, we probably shouldn't not have used it because we need it for P2. So we're gonna have to wait. Let's just keep getting smacked by the bird. Holy, what happened there? Need to decrease blue. Then you get hit by the yellow strings. Yellow's on the right side. Play peekaboo. How did I not get hit by the string there? What? Yeah, we're getting hit on purpose. You increase purple, so it's yellow again. Why is it always yellow? We gotta wait for Ori anyway, so... Yeah, technically I was supposed to go into bird after dog, but it moved me to tiger automatically. So I was pulling up the string guide. God, I missed the string again. Now let's just chill here. Doing too much damage. I altered chunks. What the? It does 0.5 every proc. That's crazy. Okay, on this side. Excellent chill out here. And blue is green. Okay. Few minutes. Wait, why is... It's at 0.5. Let me turn off my skill that damages as I TP. Wow. Okay, this gauge is relatively balanced. Only thing I know in P2 is like you dodge scroll, and like when it does the test, you gotta like float in the top left or top right. One more minute. It was the only reason why I'm waiting instead of going in automatically, because I really want to proc or enter P3. I haven't entered P3 yet. I know we're losing so much willpower just by having this boss staying alive, but what can you do, man? Boosting value on Wild Hunter Pot 2. One minute left. Get hit by the boss. There you go. Everything's around like 500 roughly. $30 seconds. Alright, we can start phasing now. The cutscene play out. I wish we had like the option to change like the character voices to different languages. I like the Korean voices. Oh wow, I used my stuff a little bit too early. Gonna hold off a little bit. Then go now. Wait, did I miss my Ori? Where'd she go? Oh my god, what was that? He iframed my Ori. What the hell was that? What happened? Wow. You gotta cut me some slack. I have no clue what I'm doing here. What's the shift do? Oh, removes the bomb, right? Oh, we got hit by the scroll. We're done. Run is over. E-form? But you said if you get hit by the scroll, the run is basically over. What? That's fake news. I'm still here. We chilling. Wait, how do we die? What killed us? I don't even know. Was it like a bomb or something? Okay, she did the scroll. I have no clue, man. Going with the flow. Okay, we got hit by... I don't know. We're gonna gauge out. Yeah, she dodged my whole Ori. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Now this is just a boss I've never done. Just because like of this, the learning curve. I just dedicate so much time to learn the boss. But similar to like Dark Nail and like Kalos and stuff, once we learn it, it'll be with us for quite a while. What increases or decreases purple? Thundershocks? No. What attack? What? God. Oh, it's the little bomb thing that killed us last time. Got a little bit of gauge. Let's go here. If our Ori landed, I'm pretty sure we could have just went out. The problem is I can't cheese P3 because... Yeah, we gauged out. I can't cheese P3 because we need at least 700 gauge, right? So we have the string guide up now. It's just this one. And technically the new one, Baldrix. But I'm not gonna even try it out on my ice lining. Because I just really don't like playing ice lining. After playing this class, like I just feel so slow and stuck. Like I feel like I'm an Evan before like they had the change to their teleport. Back then, a couple years back, Evans could not jump TP. They could only TP on the ground. No, there's no job change event. And even if I were to job change, I'm gonna lose all my Hexa because it resets back to 0. Oh, it's not worth it. Alright, we're waiting for like Hexa, so we're gonna knock down this daily, I guess. Oh, I didn't do Maple Tour. Like, I'm pretty much stuck with ice lining. Low key, I'm thinking about just selling everything. selling everything I got because like I don't even log on to it. I do not enjoy reg, especially with like the trajectory of reg. I don't see it improving. Like after waiting like basically half a year, but I stopped playing reg actively once I started this character, which is earlier this year. So yeah, it's been half a year. Realistically don't see anything that would save the server, because even after the world merge, the player base still looks like shit, and you need a huge player base for the economy. Even though like they increased the default selling slots from 12 to 30, which helps. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. No, the problem is they can't attract new players to reg compared to reboot. You just can't. Mostly because of the cubing system. It's locked behind a high paywall, which is why a lot of people like this server, and me included. The fact that I can do weeklies, get 7 bill, and that nets us me like 600, 800 cubes. You know how much that costs in reg? Too much. Oh, I was supposed to buy tickets, but busy yapping. Yeah, like, I've been waiting to see, but 800. Well, let's see. Go to the cube shop before we enter. Basically, these cost like what? $1.50? So you can do the math. And keep in mind, it takes how much cubes to get whatever stat you want, and it's not guaranteed. So there's people spending so much on cubes. Yeah. No, 150 per. 150 per cube. Around. I think the blue ones, the purple ones are 220? Yeah. So as you can see, it can spiral super out of control. That's why they always say like, if you're starting in reg, it's better to just buy your potentials, buy your stuff, than make it yourself. If you make it yourself, the chances of you saving money making your own equipment is super low compared to just buying it. And keep in mind, those are the blue cubes where you can't choose between before and after potentials. And then not only that, there's also bonus potential, and those cubes cost more. So yeah, it gets it can get out of control pretty fast. I do like progression, like grinding is so much better than reg, but the problem is there's no total maxes. If there is total maxes, it's again locked behind the paywall. I guess you can buy servers, and there's basically people around 24/7, except for Sunday, I think, on Scania, but yeah, it gets super out of control. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper to buy. But the problem is, if you're an endgame player, there is no endgame equipment to buy, so you're forced to make it yourself. It's only better for like mid-game-ish players, gearing up, but other than that, like if you're super endgame, you gotta make everything yourself. Good luck. I try to be optimistic, but after waiting for so long... Yeah. Another tier, basically. But at least for Maple, well, current Maple, GMS, I don't see anything replacing Eternals for a super long time. Yeah, but even then, I don't think it was even in the gacha last Marvel. It was only in the books. So yeah, I guess super out of control. And it was $6 for 800 cubes. Oh, that's a no-brainer. That's nothing, but like to get the stein that you need on average, yeah. And it's really hard to address like making Frenzy universal or like increasing the spawn rates overall because of bots. Always that thing. Hey, we're actually doing pretty good. We're moving around this boss. Hey, hold up. Oh, no, never mind. As soon as I pipe up, we get hit by everything. Then technically now we go into bird. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can already see the monetizing this server reboot with EXP. They're trying to sell you. They're trying to sell you the fixes to the lack of EXP sources in reboot through MVP ranks and like saunas, AFK for EXP. We need to increase blue. We gotta get hit by green. Oh, so we want to boost the gauge. It's better to know the spots for the double strings. Like I know this one's on the top. Right here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I completely get it. If I had my own company, like, duh. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm still thinking about. I don't like to make hasty decisions, so I just like to sit on things for a while. Because the longer I wait, the less the value of my items go down, like drastically. Because pitch boss clean is relatively accessible in reg. Like honestly, I'd recommend if you're starting out in reg, just go straight to Eternals, and just buy clean pitch, go to 17 stars. I'm pretty sure that'll allow you to clear C10 for sure. 17 star array and pitch. And just slowly upgrade your items over time. The reason why I can't like get into business because I don't agree with the ethics and morals of like business. They're trying to make a profit. Like, even though like your consumers are suffering, you still like it's still a choice. Which at the end of the day makes sense. Like for example, the food we buy in America, like you have a choice to eat overprocessed foods or not. And can you really blame the people that are providing the product that you're choosing to buy? Like yeah. Another great example is OnlyFans. People are always like, I get both sides, like they're always like making derogatory remarks against people who actually like the models, quote unquote. Because like if they're just providing it and people are willingly going to them, so like can you really blame them? Kinda, it's yes and no. But at the end of the day, it's the consumer's choice, so what's another good example? Like I talked about food. We're basically procs in general. I don't know what else is like a good analogy or comparison. Why am I actually doing better when I'm not paying attention to the boss? Wait, hold up. That's crazy. Oh shit, the puddles. So we need to decrease blue, plus yellow, which is on the right side. So I need to... So there's two things I gotta do. Memorize which strings decrease, increase what. And notice spots where like there's double strings. Or like where they intersect. Cause that doubles the gauge. By so much. I don't know what this pattern is, but hey, it works. What the hell is this pattern? Oh shit, I'm not paying attention to my burst though. It's okay, we're just here to learn. Just enter the boss. We're basically doing what I did to learn Darknail. And oh my god, learning Darknail and Ice Landing. I spent like how many hours on that shit? In practice mode is being tilted. Oh wait, we don't have... Oh, whatever. FD... Lost, but... Okay, you need to increase yellow. So that's red. Well, here's a double string. I moved out of the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got hit. God damn it. Speaking of employees, like I wonder what the GMs do. So like I know they handle tickets, support tickets sometimes when customer service can't. I'm not sure how often they white room people, but it is a thing. They probably talk about like updates. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, technically, they're trying to do that, like, with the Sonic system. They're trying to sell you, like, an hour worth of grinding for $3. But you already know, you have Jose and them undercutting by $1. It's funny, too, because, like, periodically, you'll see Smegas about them saying, oh yeah, like, join this Discord for farming services. Oh my god. It's funny too because like you know it's probably the same person smegging, but they're just rotating between accounts. Like, oh, this account got banned, time to make a new one. But it's gonna be the same thing for Old School Maple. Like the issues with the Rag will somewhat bleed. Although, since there's no like cubing or potentials ever, hopefully, The only problem is like, you know, whatever RTO had to go through. That's pretty much it. And then like potentially maybe like an issue that's somewhat related is the gachapon thing. Like I'm not sure if they're gonna keep it like how it is now in GMX, where it's like it's only like chairs and like anvil items. Not so much anything that's like game breaking. Cosmetics for sure. Okay, why am I here? To swipe? Oh yeah, I don't think we can buy Monster Park tickets. It's still bugged. Like you can't buy it from Mesos. Oh, it's telling me to charge NX? Hello? Apparently if you keep spamming it, it works eventually? Maybe not. Because I do want to run Monster Park because Saturday is like a chance to get 2x coupons. Sunday is 100% you need to for 2x coupons. Big Adventure Cape, and that's the thing. I'm wondering, maybe that's okay. Like the Pig Adventure Capes. The reason why I say it's okay is I think it'll be okay if they don't introduce Chaos Scrolls. I think that'll be fine. But then people would be slamming the Cape 10%. That's basically a failed Chaos. If you think about it. Well, we'll see what they cook up in whatchamacallit, MapleCon. Monster Park. I mean, buying tickets for Mesos, yes. They won't fix it until next week's maintenance, I think. I tried to buy them. White Scrolls? White Scrolls, yeah, true. But yeah, I don't think they should introduce Chaos or White Scrolls. I think for Classic to survive, they have to keep secondary stats. So items other than Maple stuff have value. And no Chaos or White Scrolls. I don't have 7 mil Maple points. Oh, I seen the Reddit post for that. Oh man, you don't have that much NX. You're broke. We use a VIP coupon. I don't think so. We're just learning the strings, right? Who cares? Yeah, but I think at least near release, like probably for the first year, it'll be pretty close to Classic. I think that's their main selling point, I would say. If they rush to progression, it's over. You gotta be very careful about that. Oh my god, I just ate everything. What the hell? Where's my gauge? Oh hell no. Okay, so we enter bird. We need to increase blue. So blue is green. Okay. Stay on this side. I think there's a double string up here. Of course we miss it. There we go. Boom. You think I'm colorblind? I think you're brain dead. His green strings raises a blue gauge. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I just gotta like memorize which spots have the double string. What's that skill for that Corsails have? Brain Scrambler? You've been using that skill way too much on your own head. Scrambled brains. Oh, we have burst. Oh, we need to get hit by the bird. Crease purple. I guess we'll go here. Blue pill raises the gauge. How many of y'all remember those blue pills? We'd always buy in the the Looty Pharmacy shop. Get my value. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, where's the... Oh no! Oh, there it is. Can you get hit? Get hit a few more times. Okay. And now we get hit by green. Oh, so whenever they release Looty, all right, we gotta make these trips. Assuming they don't change the travel time, we gotta make these trips efficient. We all trade one person our mesos, and that person traveling to Looty buys all the pills for us. How about this? Y'all trade me your mesos, and I'll make the trip. Just leave a mule there? Okay. I heard you have like 4 or 5 computers. Okay. Thanks for volunteering. EP rocks 100%. They're also going to have the MVP system. There's just no way they don't. Okay, we need to raise yellow. Raising yellow, we need to get hit by... Oh, just by the bird, duh. Okay, we need to manage our HP. Holy crap. I almost died. Burst out here. Not too bad. I mean, they said they're gonna make it Maple compatible with Mac officially. But I know a lot of people currently with Macs like Maple, you have to use like GeForce Now, and like you only have like a certain amount of time you can use it before I guess you get kicked out, or you have to pay for like a plan or something. You need to decrease blue. Decreasing blue is yellow on the right side. iPad, I'm not really too sure. Oh yeah, there's a double string on top. That counts double string? I don't know, it's hard to tell. One more client? Yeah, that's kind of a gray area too. Oh, we have Ori. Full burst. And a few. Need to take red strings now. But there's a double here. Workaround true. That makes sense, I agree with that. Oh, there's a double there. I missed it. Oh my god. Double here. Okay, we need to pick yellow. Is there like a double here? That counts double? I don't think so. No, not the Diego, dude. Oh no. There's 3 phases, but P1 you have to kill all 3 bosses. If you're in a party, technically each pair kills a boss, but... Wait. Oh, don't kill it! God, we need to raise yellow. Red. Just for Eternal Peace, since it's easy, trying to clear easy, just mesos, a fake Eternal Peace, or get one. And no more grindstone chance, unfortunately. That's pretty much it. I need more purple. I'm just waiting for burst. Oh, there's a double string. So for both sides, there's a crosshair of strings on the top platforms. Yeah. Sad that they removed it. Yeah, there's no point doing easy except like you really don't want to do the boss in the party. I need to reduce blue. Still yellow strings. Oh, the strings change. And the reason why I was doing easy was to get Grindstone Pro, but since they removed it with this update, it's like, what's the point? It makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know why they made the change. It makes no sense, to be honest. It already has a super low drop rate. Why remove it entirely? I guess they forgot to remove it because KMS, it makes sense because everyone has boss deals there. There's no more reboot. I think that's something that they forgot to factor in, is that we are not KMS. Did we just phase? Oh yeah, we can enter Limbo. I can at least do P1, but I don't think we're phasing out. We definitely don't have the damage for it. We can enter after. Alright, this time I already hit. Oh my god. I did almost 50%. Holy crap. OP or OP? Shit. We're gonna gauge. Actually, it doesn't matter. You want to gauge out of the wolf. So that's okay. It's for the cheese strat. That makes sense. It doesn't really matter. Try to pop wolf now. Okay. And I believe it's also tiger that we have to proc. What? Oh, the portals. Puddles. Hey, why is it removing bird? What? Hey, hold up. That makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know. That made 0 sense. What? The puddles are supposed to increase blue. I don't know. Alright, let's enter Limbo for the hell of it. Take a small break. Yeah, we have Hexa. Man, we're gonna roll this down. Yeah, with 6 attempts to get level 10 main stat. I think after we finish this stat, I have to adjust these values accordingly. I'm just waiting to max this out first. Then we'll swap the stats. I think it's like 100 mil per. Pretty pricey, but we need to maximize our FD. Alright, but Limbo. Yeah, this boss is free. Limbo's not a joke. I mean, Limbo is a joke. I'm pretty sure it's 550 SAC. And tomorrow we get the pendant. I have no clue why this is day 5. This should have been day 1. Yep, should have been day 1. I don't know. Alright, just gonna wait for Ori. We'll see how far we can get. Favorite boss? Limbo. Limbo is a definition of a fairly mechanicked boss. Everything is predictable. There is slight RNG factors to it, but not too much. To where it's like you get frustrated. Like Saren is a terrible example of a fair boss. I mean, with this update, it's a lot better now. But pre-update, it was a nightmare. And then after that, it would probably have to be Dark Nil. I like Dark Nil. It's mostly because I'm a sucker for like sword waves or like sword beams. I really like that crap. I'm a sucker for that. At 30 seconds. But the worst boss, definitely Saren. Specifically part 1. Alright, 10 seconds, we could enter. This one, I'll just use whatever. Not really testing our solo time, because it's impossible. You like fear because it's like looking at a mirror. And if it applies to you, it applies to you. When I look at the mirror, however, I see a Giga Chad. Alright. Fam. Alright, this is so free. This boss is easy, man. Easiest boss in my life. I just can't wait till we can start clearing this. Our origin dealt like 3%. Oh my god. I did nothing, man. Holy damage. We're just tickling the boss. All good. Alright, I love this boss. It's so fair. Plus the track, the BGM is kinda lit too. I wonder if we can we TP above that? Oh, let's find out. Time he does that horizontal slash, we'll try to go, oh, I mean after that one. Boss is so easy. So easy. Oh, I forgot. Alright, see you later. Alright, next horizontal slash. Can we TP above it? Oh wait, I didn't cleanse. Tomorrow? That's a maybe. Not guaranteed. I'm more inclined to practice for bosses, if anything. Because tomorrow I have X-Lot practice. Could be like an hour at least. I gotta do some Oh shit, I fell down! Oh hell no! Can I just say this was the easiest boss ever? Did 10%? I don't think we can even phase out, can we? Zero gauge. Oh wait, there's a hole there? Oh my... I didn't see it. Alright, give me a break. Cut me some slack. It's been how long since I did this boss? I have not been doing it in reg because forming a party is such a pain in the ass. Let me see if we can dodge that strike. Keeping up. Because if it is, it's a DPM gain. Oh, you can't. You probably have to like really time it. It's not worth it. Maybe it is. Oh my god. 12%. Just you wait, man. What's up, Exotic? Yes, sir. You already know. Get more news in less than a month. I can't believe it. So then, I'm enjoying my time in reg. Reboot. The GMS. But once Classic is released, you already know. Back to daily story on here. Oh, because it got hit like 3 times. Hurt the population? That's okay. I mean, if anything, it will hurt the population in the sense that people are only logging on to do dailies. Like me. They're still playing the game. They're just not like grinding. You know what I mean? That's a big difference between like reg player base, yeah. If you have burst up, oops, I ran into that. Honestly, my erosion should be 0, but I haven't done this boss in like 2 months, I think. We're doing pretty good. Classic, yeah. That's valid. Logical, fair. It's always execution though. Either way, I know for sure. I see myself being a daily story player / weekly story for bosses. And then I'd rather grind in Classic than grind here. Unless they give us like 6x coupons or something ridiculous. Like yeah, that's the only way. Get one more cleanse, nice. HP washing? I don't think there is going to be washing. Unless like the people who beta tested are like on characters that purposely had higher levels of HP and MP for the level. I don't think washing is going to be a thing, which is good. Yeah, we definitely can't phase out. It's good to get a refresher on this boss. It's been so long. Yeah, I was a youngin', so I wasn't really aware of how that worked. Thankfully. Or can we have 0 gauge? I think so. Oh no. Damn. It's because I got hit once. Ugh. Should not be having this high erosion for normal. Unacceptable. Magic Guard. I mean, they're not gonna have HP as like a tank. If anything, I'll help them survive. Like Horntail touch damage in the far future. Well, I'm excited. You're excited. I can't wait. Like, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that they do release Pirates Day 1, because I really want to start with the Buccaneer. Horntail is like, I think 17k touch? Something like that. $15k. I know there's like a threshold that DKs had to like reach. Not from my experience, because I never got to Horntail during those times. Can't be me. %. Second job, I mean that's fine. You can at least get to level, what, 70? The third job only matters once you're 70, right? So plenty of time to hang out at Pig Beach, which I forgot to visit in Artail, by the way. Got to visit. This is Limbo. I know for sure we can't like even go past B1, but I might as well, since we're limit testing certain bosses, learning new bosses, might as well get a refresh on this. Baldric soon. When I say soon, I mean maybe next year. Unless they give us 10x coupons. I was gonna say, if you're 285, you should enter this with me, even though we won't get pretty far. I mean, still pretty cool to learn. You could at least learn P1. Can I burst up? I'll go probably after rephase. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of time. I'm more focused on like the social aspect. Just seeing a bunch of characters jump around. Me yapping about how I can't get a map. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna burst here. My burst does like 2%. Pathetic. But we're trying. Best way to cleanse is literally just keep attacking and just spam your interact key when you know it's about to like be full. All you gotta do. That's why I like having NPC chat or interact key on shift, because you have two sides. At least on my keyboard. Sometimes I'm spamming shift on both sides. Because when it comes to like hard, yeah, you're going to really have to cleanse ASAP. Stack, I think minimum is 130. The boss itself is 130. Of course, if you're a mage, it's different. Yeah, I'm just concerned about the pacing. The pacing for their content. Because if they take way too long like Artale, you lose so much traction. Not ideal. Yeah, we are for sure not getting anywhere close to phasing out. we need like a Giga carry. Oh my god. Because we can survive. I'm pretty sure we can do at least 5%. Easily. It's just our damage non-existent. No, but the problem is there's a big difference between Classic and GMS. GMS basically gets their updates fed through KMS. KMS doesn't have Classic other than Mapleland, and that's not officially owned by Nexon. So whatever content that Classic gets is unique and original in the loose sense. Because they already have the assets from old school Maple back in the day. So you gotta keep that in mind. We're not gonna be behind another server. We are just like the pioneers for update Classic. Yeah, I kept getting hit. But like we can't expect, oh, we're gonna get an update for this in 6 months. Like, yeah, not a... I mean, that does... I don't know. Because even... This might not be an accurate comparison, but even GMS has its own like problems making its own quality of life stuff. Like, it took them how long to like break the... break the chains from being held back by KMS for so long. And like, they're finally making GMS their own server in a way, with their own quality of life updates happening this winter. Took them how long? Too many years. And so if you're trying to expect, I would assume they have different teams for Classic. Wouldn't make sense to double dip their team for like to do both. That's way too much stress and work. I don't think it's the original Wizard team. It's only one of the leads, is Nemi. I'm not sure if like there's any other OG Wizard developers. I'm not sure about that. There's only one of them. And even then, that's substantial. Oh shit, I fell. It was like the full on-blown team? Okay, sure, maybe. I just know of one person. That's her. We were practicing Kaling, but I had a random urge to just revisit Limbo. Can't wait to do this boss and like future bosses above this. I mean, there's that new like slime version of a boss. Or I think that's for odium that gives us a flammable metal. So that's after Baldrix. Go here. Yeah, the thing about like, as long as they're not requiring people to like sign up for games using their social or like whatever identifying information that you can provide, there'll always be botters. That's a never like ending battle. Even then, the identification thing will only like mitigate things a little bit. Yeah, I think that's bad. Just imagine classic. I mean, it's kind of bad already in reg. In GMS. Oh boy, just you wait. I haven't logged an RTL in so long. I have no plans to do so. Sad but true. Oh my god, I fell. Yo, I can barely see these holes, man. Pause. Yeah, we can at least get to 50% in over 15 minutes. God damn. I thought we phased out. What? Yeah, I wasn't really around past 2010. So I don't know how things were. But at least around 2010. Or maybe it's because I was a youngin', but I don't remember seeing bots too often. So yeah. Well, hopefully they're cooking. I'm just kind of curious too because MapleCon, I just hope that they have enough like setups. Because it wouldn't make sense to only have like 4 computers and you already know like how many people are going. And I've been to that studio too. I'm well familiar with the area. And so like I visit that studio for like a Smash tournament. I mean, it was free entry. I didn't play, but I just went to watch. And yeah, it's just I don't think the venue is that big in my personal experience. Maybe they made some renovations, but it's been quite a while since I last went in there. But see, we will see. Yeah, they're just keeping everything a mystery until the event. Oh my god, yo, like most of our roaches, oh my god, it's just from us falling. All right, I think I think I got a general idea of this boss. I mean, only P1. You know what class you're gonna make first? I'm gonna make a paladin, 100%. If there's no pirates, if there's pirates, I'm gonna make a buccaneer. I'll do one more counting practice, and I think I'm gonna call it. Probably hit the gym. Okay. One more practice. You know what? We'll just use the buffs. Who cares? Bishop, come on. Play something else. I mean, you can't... I can't really blame you. Just going Bishop or Cleric early is just... It's just optimal. I like optimal. But that doesn't seem fun. Maybe make the hero first. Make a warrior first. And then make a Bishop later. Do I even... I don't think I have Ori, huh? Oh, I do. Yeah, my focus is to play stuff that I never really played. It's basically at this point a pirate or a warrior, but I don't want to go DK. So I was deciding between hero and pally. I decided to go with pally. Yeah, Arek said the same thing. According to what he's seen. Ooh, fatal extension? Nice. Oh my god, it's lagging. It's lagging. Holy frame drops. Alright, not bad. Yeah, but I'm gonna cope and believe that they'll add it. I really want to play start with the Buccaneer. At that point, I can't really say, oh, it's so slow leveling up this class, because basically every class shares the struggle. Like, no one can really boost in terms of like PQs and whatnot that soon, so it'll feel fair and it's much more slower pace. And since we won't be going a mage early, I get to yap about how broke I am. Also, it's so expensive. All good. It's part of the old school experience. Oh, we got hit. Oops. So if you wanted to increase blue, blue is green. Yellow is purple. But I think we have like a small iframe, right? Like when we cast, I think Abyssal Lightning. It does. We have an iframe. Okay, that's good to know, honestly. I didn't even know that was a thing until now. Yeah, after all this time, still have not entered P3. And we just fumbled P2. Maybe it's safe to like just fill up the gauge before we enter. Cause like I noticed last attempt, I didn't know how to fill the blue gauge. Burst. Come on, burst. Some more. There it is. There we go. So red is purple, right? Red increases purple. Red increases yellow. Top door. Now we need to raise yellow. Also red? Oh. Oh no, we need to decrease blue. Oh wait, I needed Ori for I needed Ori for the next phase. Oh okay, I guess we'll just struggle with P2. Oh my god. The whole moment I was silent, I was thinking about backflips in Classic. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, we got scrolled? Bro. I say if you get scrolled, it's over, but seems like it did okay. Kaling, we need to get hit by He decreased blue, so yellow. Actually, no, that's fine. We need to get hit by... We need to... oh, I don't even know what I'm doing, man. Decrease blue? Wait, why is yellow going down? Okay, it's scuffed. I still don't know what to do this biz. One, you gotta go top. I don't know why I couldn't move. I think I got bounced somehow. We're just gonna die out. It's all good. Alright. I think I'm cooked. Too much practice. We'll eventually get our first Kaling solo. Yep. So we were able to get to P3 X slots pretty good. Got some Kaling practice in. And visited Limbo. We still got our touch. I'm pretty sure the next time we attempt, we'll be good to go. But alright guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck on Hexa rolling. Peace.